podcast where you break down the biggest moments, hottest takes, and the wildest stories from the world of pro wrestling. Whether you're a diehard fan or just stepping into the squared circle, we're here to give you the real scoop on everything happening in the ring.
I'm your host, RJD, and we're about to take a ride through the latest and greatest in pro wrestling. Get ready for all our hot takes, deep dives, and all the wrestling you never knew you needed.
Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button and join What the Wrestling family so you never miss an episode. Now let's step into the ring.
You're listening to the What the Wrestling podcast, the show that brings you all things wrestling with your host, RJD.
Oh, you already know what time it is.
Tiger uppercut.
Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. They had a nothing burger of a show, but it's all good. Saturday night's main event is on Saturday. So I don't know what the hell they doing. We got stuff going on, but very, very average show. So we're going to run through this real quick. But before we get into all of that, let us not waste any more time. Let's go. Yes. Tis I, RJD here. Welcome to What the Wrestling, the show that brings you all things wrestling. I am your host, and my camera is not where it should be. There we go. I am your host, RJD. Welcome. All I ask you to do is hit the like button. Hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Follow me, RJD, at What the Wrestling on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. All right. Yeah, no updates to the channel this week, y'all. We don't got no updates to talk about. So everything should be as is. We are going to keep the ball rolling. We are going to keep on keeping on and moving right along into Monday Night Raw. So Monday Night Raw. I know we have I guess you could say not a pay-per-view, but we got Saturday night's main event. These Saturday night's main events, they're really not all that crazy, to be honest. But predictable is not always bad. Just because something is predictable doesn't mean it's horrible, doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's predictable. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. But we got some stuff shaping up that is looking pretty predictable. We got Logan Paul shaping up versus Jay. Gunther's back in the world heavyweight picture. We know he's owed a rematch because you gotta have him have a rematch. I mean, you just have to. So that's probably coming. Finn Balor, Judgment Day. We got finally, Roxanne Perez is on Monday Night Raw. That only took forever. But I mean, it is what it is. We finally got her up there. That's where she is. That's what she deserves to be. And unfortunately, never like it when somebody gets hurt. But it looks like we got a legitimate injury from Zoe Stark, and I'm not gonna lie, body language tells me it is not good. Would not be shocked if she blew her, and that's the same knee she blew out some years ago, and would not be shocked if she blew out her knee yet again. So that sucks, but 9:35 at night, we're gonna make this a quick one. We're gonna run through it. We're gonna make it a quick one, and hopefully everybody's having themselves a good night. What regularly happened on the show? What was regular? So we had the women's Money in the Bank qualifying match: Roxanne Perez, Natalia, and Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch was taken over by Lyra Valkyria, and that allowed the Pop Rocks to be hit on Natalia for the win. Shout out to her. So Roxanne Perez going to Money in the Bank. That is one of my wife's favorite pay-per-views. So I'm sure she'll be up for that one, watching the ladies beat the shit out of each other. That's going to be great. So we had Sheamus beating Grayson Waller. Nope. Bro kick to the face. Sayonara. Have a good night. Women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. Rhea Ripley beat Kairi Sane and Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark was legitimately hurt, suffering a leg injury, and we just want to send our prayers to her for a speedy recovery. I hope to God she's not out for an extended period of time, but it looks like she's going to be out for a while, because I've seen a lot of people blow out a lot of knees, and that just looks like, I don't know. The only person that was like an absolute savage, the knee injuries, the complete blowouts, and the Achilles heel injuries are like two of the worst freaking. Only one I've seen do some crazy crap is Kobe. Rest in peace. My man tore his Achilles, made the 2 damn free throws, and then walked off the court like, I'm good. I'll be back. Like, the Mamba was different, man. I tell you, the Mamba was different. Don DeMarco for the Mamba. But Rhea Ripley hit the riptide to Kairi Sane, and Rhea Ripley will be going to Money in the Bank. But my thing is this. Stop the show. Why the hell you got Kairi Sane come back to take the pin? Now, if Kairi Sane took the pin because Zoe got hurt, that's one thing. But if Kairi Sane came back to take the damn pin, that's stupid. Not very smart, but she might have had to take the pin because Zoe was hurt. So in the middle of the match, she got hurt. So I'm assuming it had to be what it had to be. And shout out to the ladies for keeping it on point. They didn't miss a beat, but yeah, man, it does not look good. So Finn Balor and JD McDonough beat Penta and AJ Styles. Give me Penta and AJ Styles all day. After Balor hit the coup de grace on Penta, El Grande Americano attacked Penta at ringside, knocking him out with a headbutt, allowing Balor to hit the coup de grace. So that happened. So we had Jake Paul out there talking to Gunther. And, Gunther interrupted Paul after Paul came out, cut a promo. Jake Paul has a real punchable face. So that happened. And he went on and on. He was talking about how he was happy, and he thinks that Gunther thinks that Paul winning the title would be best for business. But he says he hopes he wins, because if he wins, then that means he has to go up against the Ring General, because this is, for him, this is personal, and he is going to wear his ass out once he does that. So I fully expect Jake Paul to lose this match, but whatever. He would take it as disrespect, and he would eat Paul alive. So after Gunther left the ring, Jay snuck in and dropped Paul with the super kick, and that was how that happened. Later on in the show, we had Rollins confronted Paul, saying that Breakker would be punishing Uso later that night. That meant that Paul would have the upper hand on Saturday, and if Paul were to beat Uso and then retain the title against Gunther, maybe the two of them could rerun their WrestleMania 39 match, this time for the World Heavyweight Championship. So Rollins would go on also to confront Gunther before Gunther told Rollins he's short-sighted because the future of the WWE runs through the Ring General, not Rollins and his flunkies. Then we had Jay and Braun Breaker, but that ended in a DQ after after being attacked by Seth Rollins. Jay rolled out of the match before Heyman interfered, and Uso was stalking Heyman. Rollins attacked him from the crowd. Breaker and Rollins continued, but then Sami Zayn and CM Punk came down. Nope. And that was a big L. And they ran down for the save, brawling with Rollins and Braun Breaker to close the show. As the four brawled to the back, Logan Paul jumped into the ring and knocked Jey Uso out. So this was a very predictable Monday Night Raw, a very tame Monday Night Raw. Not bad. I'm not going to say it was a bad show. It was just kind of there. And it just kind of happened, and that's okay. No big deal. We'll see what happens on SmackDown. Roxanne Perez is up finally, excuse me, officially, which is great. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. I don't like that Penta took the loss. Penta should not be taking losses like that. Not too many of them anyway. So they gotta fix that, because my man Penta should not be taking losses like that. I don't want to hear none of that nonsense. Penta is, he's a different type cat, and he shouldn't be taking no losses right now, because he's over. He's getting there, and we want him to, keep his momentum as best we can. But other than that, very tame show. NXT is tonight. I don't review NXT, but if anything noteworthy happens, I will talk about it on Friday. It's Friday, SmackDown, AEW tomorrow. We got pay-per-view. We got a crazy ass week. So we got AEW, we got NXT Battleground, we got Saturday Night Main Event. Then we got Collision. There's a lot going on. And first of all, stop. Before I go, hold on. What the hell happened to Collision on Saturday? Did somebody cut the stream, like the FBI came? What the hell happened here? That doesn't make any sense. How do you have the stream just cut off Collision to play what's that damn movie by The Rock when he has to fight Shazam? Well, he doesn't fight Shazam, but what the hell is what's that movie called? Babe, what's that movie called? She can't hear me. Anyway, what the hell happened there? So you have Collision going on, and then it just cuts off, and then they play the movie with The Rock, and you would never see this with WWE. It just makes AEW look inferior in every way. This is the type of thing you would have saw in WCW when WCW was going out of business. This is the type of shit that would happen on a second tier, second rate show. AEW is not a second rate show. They are a legit number 2 in North America, and you can't have network nonsense like this happen. So I don't know what's going on. I haven't seen this crap in WWE ever. And if I did, it might have been when I was a kid, 5, 6, 7 years old. So they need to get a handle on their shit, man. They need to figure this out, because we can't just have streams cutting out, whether Collision's a good show or not. We can't have streams just cutting out because there's a movie playing and the network decided to just cut Collision. Don't you pay for that block of time, that 2-hour slot? What the hell's going on here? Even though Collision ain't been the same since Punk left, doesn't matter. That does not look good for AEW. So AEW, my people, please, I love y'all. Let's clean this up. Talk to the network, man. Make sure that never happens again. That's nuts. And we're going to have some stiff competition tomorrow because the Knicks are playing the Pacers. And when New York sports happen and New York is in the playoffs, listen, I know I'm a New Yorker. I'm biased, but that's a big darn deal, okay? That's a big darn deal. So not going to claim to be a Knicks fan, but I am a New Yorker. So I want all New York teams to do well. But yeah, AEW, get a handle on that, and I hope they don't get beat up too bad by the ratings because Knicks and Pacers conference finals basketball, it's a big deal. So with that being said, I'm out. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm on to the next one. I will catch y'all Wednesday night. Tomorrow's Wednesday night. I will catch y'all Thursday night, most likely, for the AEW review. That is all I got. As for me, I'm out of here. That's it. It's over. Catch y'all on the next one. Y'all know what time it is. Peace.